In the U.S., an average black man is devalued. Meanwhile, in other countries, the same man is highly valued. What's the difference? Which is real? Why put emphasis and credibility on society that devalues you? The choice is yours. And Metho,
Wrong.
you are 100%, bro. Go ahead, brother.
You're not devaluing the state. The state give you your real value. That's what the states are. The states keep you in reality. You average, the state show you average.
If any of you have ever played football, especially if you played at the high school level, I only played at the Pop Warner level, but even I experienced this. You knew that rush when you ran through the banner at a home game. And one of the things you knew about home games is you're going to have the advantage in terms of being familiar with the field, but you were also going to have the advantage in terms of home cooking, the refs, right? I was on a panel with Black Ram 313. Shout out to Black Ram 313, by the way. And the young brother in the bottom corner issued a debate challenge. He said the passport gang is wrong for any man of pride. Going overseas is cheating the game. The USA is the best country. Stay in it, compete, and lose with pride. And to be honest with you, I want to appeal to him directly because I honestly believe that we shouldn't argue with people. We shouldn't fight with people. We should fight with ideas because people evolve. And a good portion of the reason I do this channel is because I feel like I want to talk to the guy that I was 20 years ago and give him advice from a guy that's 20 years his elder. One thing about men, especially guys who are attempting to be stand-up men, is that men operate on principles of honor. And a lot of times, if you're a person who's trying to do things the honorable way, especially in a game that has no rules like the dating scene, it just makes it incredibly difficult. But let's hear the young brother make his argument.
If you're a man of pride, because when you go to these countries, I mean, the only reason, for example, these women are on you is because that US dollar, right? That American prestige.
Man of your dreams, 50K per year. Are you taking them?
Absolutely not. Like a good
So how
father
much
to
should
your
your
children.
husband make?
My husband?
Yeah.
I'm 20.
Your 50K is not enough, so how much?
At least $1 million a year.
This is Ram's response.
So you say when you step off the plane, they really looking at you as American and want you for your money. And I can agree with that to a degree. But aren't American women looking for men of means and with money too? And if so, then why should I be concerned? Why shouldn't I travel? If American women are looking for men of means as well, and they don't want no scrubs, right? Why wouldn't I want to go somewhere where my money goes further? If at the end of the day, the American woman wants money and the foreign woman wants money, but I don't have the kind of money that attracts the black female. I'm speaking of myself. Other than YouTube, my job is working for the U.S., not the U.S. government, for my local government doing the job. I got a little $50,000 a year job. I'm 5'8". Chicks ain't checking for me like that. Now, I know you guys are handsome. I'm not saying that's for you, Robert Vall. I'm not saying that's for Brandon, Passport Flex, or Passport OG. You guys are probably taller or more handsome than me. And if you're not taller than me, you're more handsome than me. So I'm saying from my perspective. So, Brother Robert Vall, I want to just ask you that question. If all of them want money, but I can't afford what the American woman wants, what's wrong with me traveling? Go ahead, talk to me.
So again, when I talk about the fact that I don't like the idea of attacking people, I like the idea of attacking ideas. What Black Ram is making in terms of a point here is just reinforced in the TikTok that preceded it. $50,000 guy in America is just not very appreciated guy. A lot of people just aren't checking for that guy. He's dusty, right? So if you are indeed that dusty guy, what is the argument for staying and competing in that atmosphere when essentially what you're doing is you're playing a road game in the dating market?
You just build yourself up to a certain point. You won't even have to complain about women at all. You can get that women.
As a black man,
I'm in the same boat as you. Like, average as hell.
Yeah, he knows it. He admits it.
And ain't no woman checking for me neither. And that's the thing. I told the same thing to Taylor Made Dream when he asked his card and stuff. The reason it's wrong to do it is because it's unfair competition, right? You go into a country where like your money is suddenly worth so much more. It's like there's no pride. There's no pride in that because you're going over there and suddenly. No, let me tell you why there's no pride in it, right?
Okay.
If I go to Thailand and I get a somewhere else and I see a lot of women that own me, right? Nothing changed. Nothing changed about me. I'm still average. I'm still the same regular dude. Like,
have you been to Thailand?
Me going over there didn't make me a higher value person. I'm still a trashy guy, average as hell, making 50K a year.
Cheetah! Coach, come on. Cheetah!
Why does it matter if you're also with an alpha?
A lot of women in this generation are like alpha females.
Why can't there be two alphas?
If this young brother finds this video and he has a chance to watch it, my message to him is, being a guy who legally gets up and does a job and makes 50K a year legally on the up and up does not make you a dusty throwaway man. That makes you a stand-up man who in a different era would have been a person that could have settled down and started a family. The thing is, we just have a situation, we live in a society that's just saying, you know what? You're not making $1 million a year, you're nobody. And Ram is going to speak to the argument, but my argument in this particular case is to this young guy that's saying, if you're an above average earner and you're making your money legally, there's nothing throwaway or dusty about that.
Going over there didn't make me a higher value person. I'm still a trashy guy, average as hell, making 50K a year.
Yeah, but Robert, but I get that. But my point is that American women want money too. American women want guys, and they're judging guys based off their income and how much they have too. It may be a higher income than a woman from Thailand, but at the end of the day, the average female here is telling you that she wants you to have goo gobs of money and these success symbols like a fancy car and so on and so forth. I'm an ugly motherfucker. I'm short. I gotta travel to get some ass.
Stop it,
yeah.
bro.
I'm a bad guy. Here go the thing.
Look.
Everybody want to listen. Everybody want to say, and I ain't mad at nobody. I got brothers that are saying that, hey, no, we're going for the aesthetics, and we're going to try. We come keep a cost of living. I'm going for them hoes. Okay, so I'll be your goddamn bad guy. I'll be the motherfucking lame, the whatever the fuck you want to say it. I'll be that nigga. Okay, so my point is that if a nigga like me who can't get no ass in the United States, and I decide that, hey, my $50,000 a year job is appealing to a woman over there, and she's willing to be my companion, as long as I'm, the type of protector and provider that she's looking for, and I'm not that in America, what's wrong with me?
I'm just saying I wouldn't want to wrestle. I'm not saying that I want future.
Like,
I want somebody who's mad.
I don't want to wrestle.
I think that's.
I just wouldn't want to wrestle. I just wouldn't want that.
I think that's where the issue comes down, is that our women in our community is so conditioned to go after or look at toxic men or toxic qualities as exciting.
The point that Ram is making here is, as men, if you're self-aware, you know what your ceiling is. I know that I'm not going to turn into super suave, charm guy. That's not going to be me. I would rather spend my time learning a second language or a third language, or start running a business online, or just doing something that I know that I can excel at. If I need to invest a lot of time or effort into ladies to get the attention, I'm just not going to win there. And I accept that about myself. I'll let you hear his last response, because I think he's kind of sort of evolving. And this is why, again, I don't want to attack people. I want to attack ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I plan on doing the same thing too, but the only difference is that I can't take no pride in it. I will do it shamefully.
I just finished showering and doing my little routine, and you know what I realized? I am fucking gorgeous. I am the beauty standard. Catch up, bitch.
If you remember this scene from Remember the Titans,
Cheetah! Oh, come on. Cheetah!
The coach knew that he had the better position. He knew he had home field advantage, and he was playing the game as such. It wasn't honorable. He was playing to win. And so how can you play fair in a game, especially on the road, and win? And so what did they do? They changed tactics. They had to play a different game in order to have a successful outcome. I don't want them to gain another yard. In order to win the game, they had to change tactics. They had to evolve. And so passport bros and guys going overseas, especially guys who are quote unquote dusty because they only make 50K, have to evolve. And part of that evolution is going overseas to find somewhere where they can be more valued than just being a dusty. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.